ככה למעלה, ואמרתי לקטיה.
Okay, so at 2 o'clock he saw through the security cameras some more men outside. And at first he thought that they were terrorists that had gone for reinforcements, to finish them off. And then the window was opened and, a gun went through the window. But then he saw that they were Israeli soldiers and they had earplugs in, but they were giving orders in Hebrew. So he realized these aren't terrorists, that our soldiers have arrived. That was 2 o'clock in the afternoon, our soldiers had arrived.
של 16 ולפי הכמות של המחבלים שנכנסה לי פה, היה קרוב ל-300 אנשים כמחבלים.
So even though that there were two groups, 16 soldiers, he said Demar was not sure if he's going to get out with his life. Why? Because these are 8 soldiers and they were confused. They didn't have any plans. They didn't really know what they were doing. And also there was 300 terrorists around here and we've only got 16 soldiers and there's 300 terrorists. So even at 2 o'clock when our soldiers arrived, he still was not sure if they would get out here alive. He asked that the soldiers, one soldier could stay with them. And they said no. And so he asked, well, can you leave us a weapon? We haven't got any weapon here. They said, no, we can't do that either. So they said, all you can do is go back to your shelters and close the door and don't open the door for anybody. Okay, so that's the situation. You've got 16 soldiers here, you've got 300 terrorists here, and Demar and his family are still here with no weapon or no one to protect them. Another 12 hours. The soldiers, first 8 soldiers arrive at 2 in the afternoon, but they're in the bomb shelter until 2 in the morning. And it's not that the army arrived, they managed to arrange for them to evacuate the settlement. And so they took all the members of this kibbutz to a corner of the kibbutz that was easy to defend. They had no buildings on or anything, so they could see terrorists approaching from a distance. And they got put on buses and they got taken to Beersheba.
How many people were evacuated?
עשו קודם כל פינו משפחות עם הילדים קטנים. ואחר כך לפי המרחק מהפינה הזאת.
They just started, with families with small children and they just notified every family and they would sort of take each family into the safe area. And so, but they'll just notify the family. So say, be ready in 5 minutes. We're coming and getting you, and you got to come. You got to be totally ready in 5 minutes.
לגבי ההרוגים, יש לנו 15 הרוגים.
15 murdered here, and 5 hostages, and 3 are being released, and 2 are still in Gaza, which once again is so small compared to the neighboring kibbutzes. And every one of the neighborhood kibbutzes had about 600 terrorists. So that the number is very small compared to...
Yeah, even though you are the only one family, the believer family here, but you were connecting this kibbutz with God.
And protection.
Yes,
yeah,
the protection.
Yeah.
And I think, I do feel that you have this important role here, not just as the priest of this family, but all this neighborhood.
Yeah.
Yes. So we would also like to pray for you, especially for the recovery from all the trauma, all the the mental impact since the war.
天父，我们谢谢你，你在永恒的一个时间里，你用你自己的永恒来保护了这个家庭。主孩子祷告说：主，你的恩手，主啊，触摸他们的心，使他们在这个地方，主不论他们是住在这，或者是他们只是来到这，他们不再被过去的那个声响、那个恐惧中，他们能够离开那个恐惧。 主，让你的话语，让你的声音，那个慈爱的声音，来取代那个爆炸的声音，那个恐怖分子闯进来的那些冲撞的声音。
Okay, want to say something to Taiwan, Asian?
Israel is the best place. I invite the whole Taiwans to come visit in Israel. It's a safe country, it's a nice country, and it's a nice people, and also nice soldiers.
Yes.
You want to say something to Asian or Taiwan?
איך אומרים אני רווק?
עם ישראל חי.
תגיד להם שאני רווק שם.
He's single. Okay, single. I'm married.